Hi, Spencer. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I got you. Can you hear me?
I hear you great. It's always,
Okay.
sometimes with technology, you just never know. So it's always
Yeah.
always
I'm
good
always
to just
worried.
check it out. Oh, I'm so excited to chat with you today. I hope that you're having an amazing start to your weekend.
Yeah, yeah, it's been good. It's been good. How about yourself?
It's good. It's beautiful out here in Arizona, so I have
Yes.
nothing to complain about. What about you? Where are you at?
I'm in Los Angeles, but my brother and my mother live in Arizona now, in
Oh,
Phoenix.
really?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet they love it out here. It's truly paradise. I'm not gonna
Oh, they
lie.
do. I do. I make regular trips out there.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you get to soak in that time. It's so special.
Hmm.
So let's go ahead and talk about everything
Yes.
because your life story has really made All American. And what has that been like for you to kind of just watch the process and how accurate are some of the things that you see?
Yeah, I mean, watching the process has been a great learning experience. This is something, a few years into the league, I wanted to transition into at some point. So to be able to do that and also have, a writer's room and producers that have helped me grow as a writer, as a producer, and has opened a lot of other doors for me outside of All American. It's been a great jump start to my second career.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah.
Which is amazing. That's always something, I used to cheer for the Arizona Cardinals. And so I did that for 5 years, went to Pro Bowl. But like that was something regularly talked about too when you would interact with some of the players. It was like, here are some of the things I'm developing now for when I step out of this. Because I mean, physically, like our bodies can't do this forever.
Yeah.
And so and I get that. And what I think is really interesting with the All American stories is I in some way, I mean, it's not to the same level, but like can relate. Like when I was younger, I broke my neck, and then just a
Mm,
couple years later, had a blood clot in my lung, and then a couple months later, auditioned and made it for the Cardinals. And so
wow.
to like go through near death experiences 2 times and to be able to pour yourself into something that doctors were kind of thinking you're not going to be able to
Yeah.
do is amazing.
Yeah.
And so I think like, watching these stories, I connect on a different level, but in general, people watching are just so connected to this. And what has it been like for you to put all these together?
Yeah, and to your point, shoot, if we get more episodes, we might be able to call you to spotlight your story. That's amazing.
I would
Just
I would
obviously
be
sitting
honored.
across from you.
Thank
But
you.
to your point of the process of seeing this all come together, honestly, it's really a testament to Yogi Roth and Blue Ox Films, who, they thought of the project, they found these athletes, and had the gratitude to reach out to me and say, hey, like we have these stories, we're trying to figure out a way to tell them. Like, would you want to be a part of the process? So after looking at them, watching some of the stories, it's very early, like rough versions of the stories that will be on CW on March 29th. But I jumped at it. I said yes. When it comes to All American, I'm in a position to just spotlight more athletes. Like, why not? I've somebody held the door open for me to get into this industry. It's my opportunity to. It's my goal now as I keep going in this industry to again keep the door open. So if I can spotlight other athletes and possibly get other shows on the air, like kind of akin to mine, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of people who are watching too will just be inspired in general just by hearing the heart and the mental strength that a lot of people have
Yes.
to go through. I think a lot of times people just see an athlete and they're like, "Oh, they're so strong." Well, it's like, no, there's a lot of willpower and all these other things that go into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I personally am so excited to watch this on the 29th, and I think you're doing an amazing job. And I know you have some other stuff in the works. What else are you working on?
Yeah, so All American, the series just got greenlit for its fourth season, and we're exploring what a potential spinoff could be. I myself have really found a niche in, helping other sports stories get off the ground. Obviously, because I've been in those locker rooms and I've had the career that I've had with football. Um, I've had a lot of cool opportunities to tell other sports stories. I'm writing a film. I can't tell you who it's with right now, but hopefully that news will drop soon. But then also just producing a wide slate of unscripted stuff from anything from sports to science, to space, and beyond. So again, it all comes back to All American. I can't do anything in this industry without paying homage to All American. So Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And that's just beautiful. I'm excited to see all the projects that you work on. I know on your social page, I saw you post on your story or something. You're like, I'm looking for baseball players. And my
Yeah.
ears perked up. I'm like, okay, we must be working on something here. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah. I mean, that, and again, that's just part of being a team player. Game changing films. They do all of our sports. They staff all of our background characters for all of our football and whatnot. And we have an opportunity to potentially tell another story. Centered around baseball. So when they put that up, I immediately reposted it because again, it's just part of me being a team player, helping All American expand.
Yep, team player in life. I love it. Also, congratulations on being a Super Bowl champ.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's something that I came in, '09 is when I started cheering for the Cardinals. I know we
Mm.
lost in 2008. It's fine. I don't really like the Steelers at all ever now because of that, but whatever. But I think of Larry Fitzgerald and, all these amazing players. And I'm like, thank you for being so loyal to us. But at the same time, my heart hurts for you because I
Yes.
want you to have that title. Uh,
Absolutely,
but
absolutely. I want Larry Fitzgerald to get a ring. I've seen you guys have a lot of acquisitions. It seems like players are coming to Arizona to try to get him that ring because he's been the consummate pro. I have good friends and old teammates Justin Pugh and Javon Kennard that play with Arizona now, and it seems like now it's the time for them to make some noise. So you guys have a lot of momentum.
I hope so. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And,
Yeah.
with the pandemic and everything, Larry Fitzgerald normally has his celebrity softball game. And
Yes.
so I played in that for 2 years. And then my third year, so funny, David Johnson's wife's little boy came out onto the field and we were not looking. Like we took our eyes off of him for like literally 2 seconds. And you would understand, you're a parent. Anyway,
Yep.
but he picked up the softball, threw it, thinking I was going to catch it, hit me square in the nose.
Uh,
Couldn't even make it out to the field. It was hilarious, but it's okay.
I've
Memories.
We have that in common. I've been hit in the face with a few baseballs before.
Yeah, it's painful. It's okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. We'll be sure to get the word out and congratulations on everything that you do. So excited to see what all happens.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day in LA. Sending you
All
Arizona
right,
sunshine.
you as well.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.